How to remove a ferrule from a copper pipe without a ferrule puller. A lot of times you'll have to remove a ferrule that was put on a piece of copper pipe, but you don't have a puller tool. There are many other ways you can get a ferrule off of a piece of copper pipe without a puller tool. One way you can try is by using a pliers and twisting the ferrule off. Really, I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pliers on that ferrule. I'm going to hold the copper pipe as best as I can, and then I'm just going to twist back and forth, and you can see how that ferrule is actually starting to loosen. If you're lucky enough, you'll be able to twist that ferrule off. You can see it's starting to coming up, and now the ferrule is finally sliding off. Now I can take the old nut off, and then I'm able to install my new nut and ferrule. If you tried the pliers and it didn't work, there's one other method you can try, and that is cutting a very small slit in the ferrule and prying it off. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to take a very small saw, cut a diagonal cut in the ferrule without scratching this pipe, and then you're going to pry the ferrule off with a flathead screwdriver. Here's a ferrule that I did that on. You can see there's a diagonal cut. If you look on the other side, you can see how it's been pried open, and I was able to just slide this ferrule right off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to hold this pipe so it doesn't shake too much, and then I'm going to cut a diagonal cut in this ferrule. Now you want to try not to scratch that pipe, otherwise the new ferrule won't seal. Once you get started, this will go easier. So I'm now starting to get in that groove, and I'm now starting to be able to cut through this ferrule. See, I'm going to continue to work my way around that edge and cut through the ferrule without cutting into the pipe. Alright, I've now cut through the ferrule, and if you're lucky, the ferrule might pop open on its own. But if it doesn't, you should be able to take a flathead screwdriver, get it in that slit, and you can see I'm able to pry the ferrule open. Now if it doesn't open, just cut a little bit more, and then keep on doing that until you're able to pop the ferrule open. I can slide the ferrule off, and I'm now able to put a new ferrule back on.